Hey Nerdites, we are back. I got another great special guest, a personal friend of mine, Rudy. He is the owner of Lumi Con, which is going to be the first convention this year for him.
Correct, first year.
First year for Lumi Con, not for him.
That's right. That's right. I've been around for quite a while. People see my face and my mug up on stage, interviewing other people as well, having events started in the area. So yeah, it's very excited.
So how long have you been working with conventions?
Almost since I first started. I stepped into a convention in Orlando in 2002, and the very next convention I just started working them. So since 2002, I've been here helping conventions grow, running events, creating panels, heads of security, doing pretty much everything I can just to help this community grow further and further.
And now you own a convention.
Yep. Now it's gotten to the point where people want me to run my own here in Tampa, Florida.
So what led up to you wanting to start LumiCon?
To be honest, I've created a home here. I've created a family. I've created a lot of experiences with people who've come in and had nothing, and people want to see me continue and grow that further, and they're excited to jump on.
Yeah. Well, it's no secret for everybody that knows you. You were part of ShadowCon.
Correct.
So after all that happened, that's where you got LumiCon, and I know a lot of their fans from ShadowCon are so excited for this.
They are, yeah.
And tell us about the hotel you're going to be at.
The hotel is actually a pretty historic hotel for us. It's a Sheraton Tampa Brandon, right off of 75. To be honest, it's the first place where Metro started a very long time ago, so it's very nostalgic to me.
Metro's been there.
Metro's there, Shadow's there, Chaotic. Necronomicon was even there at one point. They've got a lot of things in there. Recently I was talking to them. They even had a professional boxing tournament in there, as well as like Willie Nelson coming through and singing as well.
Wow.
Yeah, so their reputation is actually growing. They've recently remodeled, so it's actually very awesome to go in there and look at everything change now because it feels brand new and stuff.
Yeah, I can't wait to go check it out because I've been in that hotel a few times for the other cons, and I love the layout. I love how comfortable it is there and everything. The pool's really awesome.
Yeah, it felt like a home to me when I first walked in. It felt like a home now, which we're going to create again all over for everybody.
So what guests have you lined up that you can talk about? Because I know you probably can't talk about everything yet. Right
now we've actually got 3 of our major guests already online. If you check them out, one of is Ray Chase. He's an exceptional.
Noctis.
Yeah, Noctis. Like that alone, you want to bow. You want to give him your allegiance. He's been fantastic, and he wanted to work with us our first year, and we were very excited about that. He's also been around the con circuit enough to want to be really interactive with fans. Yeah. That was very important to me because I want to make sure that whoever does come to LumiCon, they want to see you one-on-one. They want to make some memories with you and win a small space like that.
He does video game stuff too, doesn't he?
Correct. He's actually done Nier Automata as well. So he's actually been the villain in that, which is, I think it was Eve or Adam?
Yeah, Adam, I think so. But I know I met him last year. I'm pretty sure he has another group of people. He does some YouTube page or something.
Yeah, they actually have their own group, Lava, which is Robbie Damon and Max Middleton. And they actually go to conventions in a group. I wanted to get all 3 this year, but I've got to be responsible. I got to remember that I got to keep it within my limits and my budget. And that's the hardest thing to do for a con owner, because you want to give your people everything when that happens. So
who else do you have lined up?
Next we have Blake Shepard, actually the head of Food Wars, is Yuki Soma. So he's also done some good things like Dog and Scissors. And if you're, just a segue, if you are at MetroCon and want to come out and grab a flyer, we're more than happy to talk to you and show you some of these guests personally. He's also done a voice from Darling in the Franxx as well. He's also been a part of some other series that have been phenomenal lately, but he's very excited to come.
I'm looking forward to meeting him and talking to him.
Yep. And then the last guest that we just actually pulled in was Daryl Gilbo, and he's actually been phenomenal. He's the Maimon in Blue Exorcist.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he was actually very excited to come in. He's also done some other voices from Magi, as well as one of the main voices from Durarara, which is Makaido. So that has been really nice to watch.
And I know a cosplay guest that announced, Tech Warp's host, Dina.
Correct, yes.
Won the fan spotlight contest.
Correct, and actually what that was is a lot of people, let's get the misconception out of the way right now. That was not a, how do you say, a lot of people were calling it a famous contest, like a...
Yeah, no,
yeah, like, it wasn't a popularity contest.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Now, my goal was to find people who were actually in the community, moving and shaking, and actually wanted to get out there to entertain you even further and tell you and show you how to do it. A lot of people ask me all the time, how do I become a cosplay guest for any kind of event? The first thing you got to do is follow other people's example and what they've done and how they've gotten there.
Yeah.
That's a good place to start. She's done burlesque, she's done cosplay competitions, she's hosted events, she's been a mascot Matsuri, the list goes on and on with her.
She's one of the bombshells now.
Correct, and that's recently added to a repertoire. You just got to keep going, you got to keep growing personally as well as these events keep growing. So.
Now, I know you're involved in other cons, like Holiday Matsuri. I saw you there last year on
Correct.
stage.
I was actually one of their ambassadors as well. It was great to reconnect and get to know them again, and actually just go back home, because that's another convention that I helped start up with the owners at that point. So it's nice to be able to walk in, feel welcome. This year I've actually taken on a new responsibility, which I hope I could talk about. I'm pretty sure I can. I'll be the game room lead this time, because I'm a big gamer, so I actually am very happy that they offered me that position.
So what's the biggest game you're playing right now?
Biggest game I'm playing right now is going to be Street Fighter V.
Nice.
Reason why is because I got to unlock all the characters going for our tournaments at Lumi.
That's going. Oh yeah. What game are you looking forward to playing coming out soon?
Actually, I'm really excited about the My Hero Academia One's Justice that's going to be coming out. If it's anything like the old Naruto game in the past that was like that you had to import from Japan, that's going to be phenomenal. Another good game that I'm actually looking at is, to be honest, I'm looking forward to next Final Fantasies. Like, I'm a big Final Fantasy fan.
I love Final Fantasy. I love Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, exactly.
Prompto was my favorite character.
Really?
I connected with him because he's a photographer.
Same.
So once he pulled that camera, I'm like, yep, I love you. You're my favorite.
Yep.
Hands down. I don't care about anybody else.
I think the best part of that game is you can adapt to every part of the characters of each one. So, you know, with Gladio, everybody feels like a big brother at sometimes. Prompto, we're always taking selfies with our cameras with each other and love that. You know, Ignis, we all like to cook or at least eat. So
I have a new recipe.
Yeah, exactly. And Noctis, who doesn't sleep. So, I mean, hey, there you go.
What about Kingdom Hearts? Are you excited for that?
I actually am. I was just waiting for a couple more worlds to be announced before I got my hope invested. I think with the date being pushed back so much, we've all been kind of anxious, but now that they've slapped the sticker date on that.
Finally put a date. It's coming out this year.
We're ready to stand in line.
Not too much longer.
Outside of the game stores, correct.
So you've been coming to MetroCon for a while. How many years now?
Since its inception. I was a part of the first MetroCon when we did the Final Fantasy Ball there.
You've seen it grow from that small little thing to now.
Yep, exactly.
How much has changed from then besides like the size and everything?
To be honest, not a lot. There's a good heart, there's a good foundation, there's a good core still here. Everybody actually, enjoys putting into the convention what they're going to get back from the event. And that's the most important thing. This community only works and thrives off of how much we love it and we want to shape it and change it. So from seeing it grow from that little 2 to 3 panel hallway into the giant rooms we have downstairs and the giant main events with all the tech and pretty lights and everything, it's phenomenal. You knew it was going to happen. Watching the evolution of it happen was amazing.
I've been coming about 10 years now. The year before the Flutog is when I started. That's when Dealer's Room was downstairs, Artist Alley was up here. Right. And back then, Dealer's Room, you felt packed in like sardines walking around. So when they moved up here, it's like, it looks smaller, but it's still a lot bigger because now you have more room to walk around. You're not tightly packed in.
It's spread out. Everything's actually accustomed to security checkpoints, which I'm very happy to see that they've done this year. We've all heard the issues that happened at other events, Phoenix Comic-Con as well.
And that's why I'm happy seeing the police department walking around with it, keeping everybody safe. It's awesome.
I have shook their hands many times. I even asked to take a picture with them at one point.
Yeah, anytime I see one, I try to stop, say thank you for everything you do.
We appreciate
good work, and we appreciate you being here. So when you come to the con, what events do you have to see every time you're here?
I always love to see the Fantasy Masquerade because that's a little bit of my baby. I actually helped start that back in 2006. So to see it go into other people's hands, watch them nurture it, watch them create it, and build it up even further, that's always a big plus.
So Fantasy Masquerade, I have to ask, Final Fantasy Masquerade at Lumi Con, will you have one?
The Final Fantasy Ball?
The Final Fantasy Ball, yes.
Of course we will. Of course we will. That event follows me everywhere, and there's no reason why I shouldn't actually trust someone else to help me make it grow. So this year I've put a couple new directors in called Evan and Pate Bolivar. They're a married couple. They're fantastic. They're nerdy. They love Final Fantasy even more than I do, which I didn't think was possible. But it's in their hands now, and we're going to have a fantastic event, which Ray Chase said himself he's coming to attend at.
Oh, that is going to be awesome.
Isn't that amazing? The king himself is coming. So.
Is he going to pop up on stage? Is there any way to get him to...
You never know. You have to come to LumiCon to actually see what it is involved in.
He knows, we can't know, though.
Exactly.
That's going to be awesome.
Fantastic, yep.
What about, have you checked out any of the voice actors that they have so far this year?
Actually, I actually have here. Jason Marston's a good friend of mine. We've actually met him back at one of the previous events we did. So I saw him out at Fire Show. We caught up a little bit.
Yeah, he actually came by and we interviewed him yesterday.
Excellent.
He was walking by, he's like, I want to be interviewed. We're like, heck yeah.
Yeah, he's so personable. He's a great person to actually get to hang out with outside of the convention if you have a chance to. There's many times when we actually wanted to go to Disney with him, and our schedules just never aligned up. But he's always friendly to reach out and be like, hey, what are you guys doing? And voice actors that are like that and just see you as regular people, that's hard to come by some days.
Yeah, so. They are regular people. And
correct.
They're so friendly, though, over there. That's what I like about Metro is all the voice actors they get are friendly. You get guaranteed, well, you're not guaranteed, but everybody gives you at least one free autograph.
Exactly. And that's part of the job of a convention owner. You want to actually screen your guests, albeit you want to get the biggest guests, but at the same time, you want to get people who are going to treat your fans like they're equals or even better, so that they come back.
Scott McNeil does that.
Oh, that man,
Scott McNeil.
I'm his biggest fan. I really am.
He'll walk around the convention floor just hanging out, do selfies with everyone, autographs. He doesn't care. He loves his fans.
It never fails. That man always entertains, and I'm glad they have him back every year that they can, because he's a staple of this convention just as much as the chess match.
Last night we did Nerd Talk Live like we do every Friday. We did it here. In the middle of our show, Scott popped up right behind us and joined our show, and that was really cool to, hey, it's Scott, let's talk to you for a little while.
Yeah, exactly. He goes above and beyond for his fans, but more so, he treats you like a friend, and that is amazing to feel.
So, what are the dates for Lumi Con?
October 26th through the 28th are our dates, the weekend right before Halloween.
Time.
But yeah, we're going to capitalize on Halloween.
All right, so how much are tickets? Are there price tiers to get them and everything?
Yeah, right now we're actually running a special online, which for pre-regging, it's $35, and then it'll be $40 at the door for those general admission passes. For the VIP, they're $50 at the door, which includes a heck of a lot. If you haven't had a chance to go online and actually check it out now, please do so. We're trying to give you your value and everything you want within every penny of your dollar. More than anything, we want you to come to the event and have a good time. We do have founders passes that I'd love to mention. The fact is these events don't grow without good heart people as the root and foundation of an event. If you haven't checked into our founders passes yet, please do so. They come with a load of benefits. They come with a load of more things that we're going to be adding over the years. But more so, they help us get everything that we need to make sure that your first year is phenomenal and amazing and memorable.
Do you still have spots open for people to be volunteers, and how do they go about helping out if you want to work the con?
Yeah, actually, August 1st, we're going to be opening up our volunteers. Since we are in a smaller location starting out, we won't need too many people, so the list that we do choose from is going to be plentiful, but at the same time, we're going to be very selective. We want to ensure that these individuals who are volunteering maybe later on come as official staff members and straight to that position, instead of cycling out of people each year.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for a good foundation and a convention to grow with and actually volunteer, maybe become staff, maybe head a department later on, please, when we put that information up August 1st, check Lumi Con out, and we would love to have you.
I know a certain photographer that's volunteering.
Correct. Yeah, we actually have a few photographers that
I know
are
a few that's helping out.
Yeah, we're happy to have them. And the thing is that we grow. You help each other in this community to become something and to be your wildest dream possible.
All right, Rudy, where can everybody find the information for LumiCon at?
We are currently on Instagram, we are on Twitter, our main website, Facebook. Check us out on LumiCon, www.lumiconvention.com. Check us out there. Also on our Twitter and our Instagram, Lumi_Con. We're posting videos, posting pictures. We would love to hear your feedback, mostly because we're trying to cater this convention to everything that you want over the years. I've heard a lot while I've been in this community for the past 16, 17 years, but the thing is things changing. Things are always evolving.
And that's where we've had conversations, because I've heard a lot, and I've talked to you, told you what I've heard before.
Correct.
And it's surprisingly, everything I've thought of, you have the same ideas too.
Right.
So it's been a great talk we've had back and forth over the past 6-7 months.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, the thing is communication.
Yeah.
A lot of people are afraid to talk to each other in this community. Don't be afraid to talk. Voice your opinion. Make it heard. You can change not just what you enjoy to do, but what everybody enjoys to do just because of that.
Yeah, I know you're really big into helping the fans out, making everybody happy.
Yeah, they're my #1 priority.
And that's why I can't wait for this con this year. I'm excited to be there and everything. I can't wait. Where can they follow you at? Because we all love you.
Oh, you can follow me. Follow me on, I'm at Rudy Gomez on Facebook. You can find me there. I'm still getting used to Instagram, so if you want to see my flub ups there, feel free
he
to
was,
do so.
Before this interview, he was over there trying to get Instagram live, and I kind of jumped in and said hi on it.
Yeah, my thing is honesty. The fact is we're all human. We all make mistakes. We all flub. At the same time, we're all trying to figure things out. Follow me on my journey. That's what I'm doing, guys. I'm starting a convention from the ground up.
That shirt, I want to talk about. That is an ice shirt.
Thank you.
I want one.
Yeah, actually, I was just actually making that video. It's funny you should mention that. I had a friend of mine who made this shirt for me on the fly, and I said, how hard is it for you to make this? She's like, I've got the press, I've got the vinyl, I can do it all. I'm like, could you do custom shirts with people's names on it? To actually have them made at the event for them, ready to go to wear. She's like, yeah, we could probably talk about it and do it. And I'm like, would that be something you'd be interested in? Let us know. We would love to find out.
I want a shirt.
Yeah.
I'm letting you know I want one. Thank you, Rudy, so much. I hope you have a great weekend while you're here at MetroCon. Nerdites, we will be back with you shortly. Thank you very much.